Good morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We made it through our entire first week, including turn-in date. Keep up the good work. I can tell so many of you are taking pride into your schoolwork. You are writing neatly. You are labeling. Please keep it up. I really appreciate it. All right. Now, I will post answers to all of the work that you did last week, but I am still waiting for a few people to turn in their assignments. So, with that being said, just bear with me. I will get them out as soon as I've received all the assignments, okay? My tip and suggestion to you guys is to truly take these answers and correct your work, all right? This is a way to reinforce what you have learned. In addition to that, it's to correct your answers in case you maybe misunderstood a concept, all right? It's what we do in class all the time. You have to check your work to make sure you understood it, all right? So please, please, please do that. All right, what we're doing this week in our Voyages textbook is we're going to fill in the gaps of some pages that were maybe skipped over. And today we'll be starting with pages 10 and 11. So open up your book. If you need to pause the video to do so, go ahead and do that at this time. All right, page 10, kinds of sentences. There are 4 kinds of sentences. There are statements, questions, commands, and an exclamation. All right, a statement tells you something. A question asks you something. A command gives directions or tells you something to do. And an exclamation is expressing a strong feeling or emotion. All right? Each of these sentences end with different punctuation. All right? Well, a statement and a command, they do both end with a period. Okay? A statement and a command end with a period, but a question ends with a question mark, and an exclamatory sentence ends with an exclamation point. So please make sure that you're using your correct punctuation when you are doing this exercise. Number 1, in the blank, write statement, question, command, or exclamation. It does not say write the letter, it says write the word. So please, if you would like full credit on your work, write the entire word and always follow directions. All right, number 1, my family is visiting a pet store. This is a statement. You are just stating what your family is doing. Okay, so in the line, you would write statement. Next section. Add the correct end punctuation to each sentence. All right, here you're not writing a word down, you are adding either a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. So let's look at number 9. Number 9, we are planting a garden. This is a statement, so you would put a period at the end of the sentence. Next, rewrite the sentence as a command and as a question. Excuse me. All right, your red jacket is in the closet. All right, this is a statement indicating where your red jacket is. And the 2 lines below, you will write it as a command and as a question. All right, let's look at page 11. Kinds of sentences. We just went over what kinds of sentences we have. We have 4 kinds. We have a statement, a question, an exclamation, and a command. All right, so in this first section, again, it's asking you to write the word, not the letter. We always must follow directions of whatever is given. So with that being said, please write the word. Write statement, question, command, or exclamation to tell about each sentence. Then you'll add the correct punctuation mark. So we're doing both of what we did on last page, okay? Here we are adding correct punctuation and we are writing in the blank what type of sentence it is. Please make sure that you do both. Next section, rewrite each sentence with the correct end punctuation. Number 9, where did you leave your backpack? You would change this to a question mark. Right now, it's a period. So you would change it to a question mark. And you don't only write a question mark in the blank. Let me reread the directions. Rewrite each sentence. So that means you need to rewrite each sentence in the lines provided, please. The bottom section. Use the directions to write each sentence. Possible responses are given. Write a command spoken by a librarian. So think about if you were in the library, what the librarian would tell you to do or not to do, and write that in the form of a command on your line. All right? That is it for your Voyages workbook. Next, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. We are now going to go over our practice workbook. We have 3 pages to do today. Please turn to page 67. All right, we're on page 67. The long I vowel is what we'll be going over today, and it can be used in different ways using different letters, okay? We've done pages like this before where the same sound can be used with different groups of letters, all right? So today will be no different. That's what we'll be going over, the long vowel sound I, all right? Like right or sky. Right would be R-I-G-H-T. So that would be I-G-H, still making the long I sound. Another example, sky, S-K-Y. I is being used in that example. It is different from the example above that I gave you, but it still has a long I sound. So we're going to go over this section right here to see that there are even more ways that you can make the long I sound, and then we will separate the words into the individual sections per what your book is requesting. So let's look. First it says read aloud each spelling word. So let's read them together. Right, cube, pie, mule, tight, sky, music, tide, child, fry, cute, drew, bright, grind, and few. Okay, so in addition to the long I sound, we are also going to learn about the long U sound, okay, which can be spelled two different ways with a U, a consonant, and an E, like cube, or with EW, like few, F-E-W. Okay, so let's go through here and check it out. So number one, you will fill in the blank with the long I spelled with Y. The next section, the long I spelled with I-E. Next, the long U spelled with U. The long I spelled with I-G-H. The long I spelled with I. The long U spelled with U consonant E. And the long U spelled with EW, those two examples that I gave you. In addition to one more that's on your page, the long U spelled U. All right? And in addition to that, the long I spelled I. So you'll see right in front of you the word bank. You'll use those words in your word bank to fill in the answers below. All right? Let's turn the page. We'll be doing the same thing on the next two. I'm sorry. My book is different than yours. We won't be doing the same thing. All right? Let's look at page 68. You will be using the same words, but you will be filling in the blanks with these words. Don't forget, boys and girls, if you get stumped on one of these fill in the blanks, skip it. Cross out the words that you've used, use the process of elimination, come back to the ones that are questionable or that are confusing, and the fewer words that you have for the more difficult problems will make it easier for you to determine which one fits in the blank, okay? So if it's too confusing, skip it and come back to it. All right, so you will fill in the blanks with the words in the word bank above. All right, let us look at page 69. There are 6 spelling mistakes in the paragraph below. Underline each misspelled word and write the words correctly in the line. All right, so you will underline the misspelled words in your passage, and then you will write them correctly in the blank. Next section, write a story about an animal that can play music. Try to use at least 4 of the spelling words in your story. All right, boys and girls, we have gone from writing 3 sentences to writing 4. We are now on writing 5. All of your writing for the rest of the school year will be 5 sentences at least, okay? We're at 5 right now, so please don't put 3 or 4, all right? We're trying to improve our writing. We're trying to get more sophisticated paragraphs, which everyone is doing a wonderful job on. So please follow directions, okay? I need 5 sentences, please. All right, that's all for grammar. We are now moving on to religion. So you can go ahead and get your religion book out. We will be reading 3 pages today, okay? 3 pages of chapter 12. God calls us to his holiness. You will read pages 143, 144, and 145. Whatever activities or questions are included in these 3 pages, please complete them, all right? Have a wonderful day. If you have any problems with your question, leave me a message below. Have your parents shoot me an email. Whatever is easiest, okay? Y'all have a great day. Bye.